So I've got both the cubicles done, and now I am going to start ripping down the frames to suit the size of the timbers. Got the beast out. Finally starting to look good. So I'm just making up the frames from Howden's, and as you can see that you can either do a 30-inch door or 33-inch door. That saves us having to do that. Always a good time saver. Bit of gorilla glue. Screw them together, the glue, and then cut the legs at the height you need them to be. So I like to fix mine together because my door is a 1980 door. I want like 7mm gap at the bottom, 3mm gap at the top, and all the way around that. Just fix your frame together first, and then measure from the inside of the head. 1990. Square your mark across. Just lift it up. That's how I put mine together, ready to go. Now that all the frames are in, what I like to do is use my set and fix gun. And so 50mm nails. What I'll use these for is to level the head. I'll nail it in place all the way down, because when it comes to putting the frames in, as you can see, we move about a lot. So to stop that happening, use your level. Once it's level, pin it in place. and then when you come to do your margins, you just pop the chisel in the back, pop it so it's level, get your packers in, and then screw it in place. I just find that's the easiest way to do things. Might not be your way, but it's my way. Just repeat the process all the way around.
Home standard on the show today, we've got Tim Pollard still on the phone with us, and we'll continue to ask him about the impact this will have on our play. Stay with us. Supporting installers with new sustainable technology.
It's also important that when you do your first fix, you always add 60mm on to the size of your door, and that'll allow for 10 to 15mm around your frame, so that you've got play when you're adjusting your frames, so you can get them sweet. Now that they're all nailed in and the heads are level, I'll use my level and the nails that I put in before. This is why I've nailed them. Use my chisel, pop it out to the level, so that it's all nice and straight and plumb all the way down without having to fight it while it's moving about. Pop your packers in wherever the gaps are, and then screw it to the packers, and then it'll be bang on.
I had the golden ring, but I gave you everything tonight.
Right, that's all the door frame done. Go around putting the heads on. Huh? Pin them in place. Alright. Once they're on, I can use the hinge jig. Set all the doors on the frame.
Baby, I'm on fire on home. Baby, you're flying my soul. Let me when you take things slow.
So, with this hanging more than like 2 doors, I like to use the hinge here on trend. So, I just find it much better aligning your hinges up from your door to your frame, especially when it's a new frame. Whereas I wouldn't use it on an old frame. When I was putting new doors on the old frames, just Then you have to hold down the height of the hinges and stuff. So I'm just going to set this up and then get started if I can find some hinges. As you can see, I've got the jig set up now. Use a router to router it all out.
They're not far from places like the White House where the US.
There.
Stop fighting in the Middle East, which also means Palestinian prisoners in Israel will be released soon. Mikey, if you work in a shop, you might feel a bit like Alex.
The last 3 years has been the worst on record. More violence, more shock death, more threats to my life.
In Cambridgeshire and Scotland, abuse against staff. Scott by half in the last year. They said one book speaking for doors which is warned with sound control. Any phone signal rubbish where you are? One network said it's managed a video
It's
call you.
that easy with one of them, so if you haven't got one, I'll definitely get one. So now that I've used the jig and got a perfect hinge cut out, just use the jig on the frame. Obviously it does leave a little hole for using brad holes, but all you need to do is get some wax melt and melt it into the hole, and then you'll never be able to see it. So once you've done your door, bring it in, push it on the frame, push it face up into the top, get your brad hole, knock them in all the way now. And repeat the process of what you've done on the door with the router. And it's that simple, you'll never ever miss the hinges on the door and then on the frame, because it's already set on the jig. And you just need to take the rounded corners out because of the shape of your router bit. Pilot all your bits and screw your door on. It's that easy. So to screw the door on, so at the moment of truth when you set your frames right. Nice. Perfect margins all the way around. That's why it's important to get all your openings right on your first fix. Legs plumb, so you just come in, fit your frames, barely any adjustments. Use the trend jig, put your door on, close it. Perfect every time. Now it's just a case of repeat the process on the rest of the doors. Now, I've only got 4 doors to do. But could you imagine having a full house to do? So, definitely worth its money, this. Right guys, so that was how I fit my door frames and doors using the Trend skeleton jig. Makes life very easy, as you can tell. Everything's done now, just need to fit the stop latch. And then I think rather than putting architraves on, we're going to keep the cladding to there, put a nice trim all the way around, and that should finish them up. And there's not much left to do in this toilet block. If you have liked these videos, like and subscribe, because there's going to be a lot more.